Day 2, being stranded in the woods. I'm kidding. I'm not stranded in the woods. I know where I am. But I am in the woods. But I pulled my phone out to make this video, and I am literally in the middle of the woods. So if I do get eaten by a grizzly bear just to make this video, you should hit the like button for my dedication, all right? So I had just made a tweet about, I'm looking around, bro, because I don't really fuck with the woods like this. I had just made a tweet about me not making a video on Memorial Day weekend. Just made the tweet, bro. I swear on my life, I can't make this up to you. I had just made the tweet 2 minutes after I made a tweet about me not making a video on Memorial Day weekend. Adrian Wojnarowski decides to ruin the whole party and tweet that the Philadelphia 76ers have agreed to terms to hire Nick Nurse as the next head coach of the basketball team. There are so many things to unpack here. There are so many ways to go with this. There's so many angles. There's so many things to think about. I mean, I go all the way back to 2019. One of the main reasons I said I would love Nick Nurse is because, you know, just his creativity that I watched defensively on Joel Embiid in 2019 was a main reason, because I think the guy is a very smart basketball mind. I think he's a very strategic coach. I think he's very into the game. I think he's very much inside the game. You know, I get annoyed at how much he yells at officials the entire game long, but really in retrospect, that really shows you how much in tune he is with every single play that's happening on the court. That's what people need to understand here. We just went from a guy who, during third quarter collapses, was probably thinking about what time he's teeing off on Monday morning. You got to understand this. So I think Nick Nurse is the type of coach that I've wanted, because he's young for coaching standards, energetic, motivated, creative, and has won a championship in the modern NBA. I think he knows what it takes to win. I think he knows a lot about how to stop Joel Embiid, which means he probably knows a lot about how to get the most out of Joel Embiid. Oh. I thought Nick Nurse was the best candidate for the job. And I'm extremely happy and excited for him to be the coach of this basketball team. I really am. I think for the first time in the process era, there is now in charge an experienced head coach who is not past his prime, who understands today's modern game, and we're about to see in the next couple of years if somebody's going to get the most out of a Joel Embiid-led basketball team, it's going to be this guy. If Nick Nurse can't do it, after the other two guys couldn't do it, then it just can't be done. But I think the Sixers made the right decision to get this fan base excited for the next couple of years. I knew they were going to run it back and try again. They knew they had to make a major change. I think this was the right decision. And as much as I hate this goddamn organization, and as little faith as I have in them to win anything, at least under this ownership group, I'm excited for Nick Nurse in Philly. I just wish maybe Isaiah Joe was still here. Maybe Charles Bassey. Maybe Matisse Thybulle. All of the players that were shunned by Doc Rivers for simply being under 25 years old. I think you're going to see Nick Nurse get the most out of Daryl Morey's roster decisions. And now, I think Doc Rivers was the last excuse. Doc Rivers was the last excuse for this process, for Joel Embiid taking this team somewhere, for the process era and whether it worked or not and all of these. Doc Rivers was the last excuse. If they don't get it done under Nick Nurse, they were never getting it done in the first place. I really think that. But yeah, that's my video for now, man. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, all that stuff. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy yourself. Take care. Be safe. I made it this long in the woods and haven't gotten eaten by a grizzly bear, so sadly, if I do get eaten by a grizzly bear, this probably won't be uploaded to YouTube, so you'll never know, really. Well, if it's uploaded, then you know I was at least still alive for that part. I think I'm safe. All right, y'all have a good one.